Imagine some American colleagues are coming to visit your site next week, and your director has planned a dinner at a local restaurant. After all, everybody knows that French food is the best in the world, especially for Americans. But there's a problem. You're going to have to talk about the food on the menu. And the last time you studied food vocabulary was in middle school. That's collège. So, how can you start dinner on a positive note and have the vocabulary to help your American guest? I'm Christina, and you're watching Speak Better, Feel Great TV, the place to boost your English and boost your career. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can be the perfect host when you take your American colleague out to eat. You ready? First, a little bonus expression, to go out to eat. Americans will completely understand you if you say we're going to a restaurant. But they'll probably use the expression go out to eat. Go out to eat. For example, hey Patrick, you want to go out to eat tonight? In France, the first thing you do at the table is order the apéritif. In America, the first thing that we do at the table is order the main course. In fact, we don't really have a word for apéritif. So you could ask your guest, do you want something to drink before the meal? Do you want something to drink before the meal? Or why not teach your guest the word apéritif? He can learn a little French. For example, do you want an apéritif? It's a drink before the meal, and it's typically French. You can't have a good meal without an apéritif. Then you'll probably have to help your American guest with the menu. Even if the restaurant has an English menu, the translations might be bad. Another problem, the dish may be so unfamiliar that even with a good translation, your American guest doesn't understand what he risks eating. What's white cheese? I know blue cheese, but white cheese? Before you recommend dishes, ask your guest if they have any special requirements. You can say, is there anything you don't like? Are you allergic to anything? Is there anything you can't eat? But then, don't hesitate to suggest things. After all, you know French cuisine better than your American guests. To recommend dishes, you can say, this place does a very good gratin dauphinois. If you want to try something local, get the tartiflette. It's delicious. I always get the dieu braisé. It's a type of sausage cooked in wine, and it's served with crozet, which is a type of pasta. If you go to a French restaurant, there will be a lot of dishes that will be totally new for your American guests. Even really basic French dishes like saumonière or paupiette de veau will be totally foreign for some Americans. When my parents came to France for the first time, they thought fromage blanc was really exotic, and it was the only thing they didn't like. Here's a simple phrase that you can use to describe a lot of dishes. It's a type of dish cooked, and it comes with. You can use basic words to fill in the gaps, like it's a type of meat dish, or it's a type of fish dish. It's cooked in the oven, or it's cooked in a wine sauce, and it comes with pasta, or it comes with vegetables. Let's try again. I'm your American guest, and I ask you about a dish on the menu at a French restaurant. You'll have a few seconds to tell me about it. Try to use the formula that you just learned, and be prepared for your American colleague to butcher the pronunciation of French dishes. What's poulet basquez? What's filet de fera et gnocchis de pomme de terre? Let's check your descriptions and your comprehension of your American colleague's terrible pronunciation in French. Poulet basquez, a type of chicken dish cooked with tomatoes and peppers, and it comes with rice. Filet de fera et gnocchi de pomme de terre, a type of fish cooked in the oven, and it comes with gnocchi. Gnocchi is a type of big pasta. So, how did you do? Could you describe these typically French dishes to your American colleague? And also, could you understand their terrible French pronunciation? If you don't understand them, there's always the menu, and you can always ask them to point to what they're talking about. Trust me, American pronunciation of French, really bad. Here's your Speak Better, Feel Great challenge for this week. I know you don't go to restaurants with Americans every day. So this week, describe your favorite dish to us in the comments below. And to make it fun, don't tell us what the dish is. We'll try to guess. You'll be able to practice the language from this video and check that your description is clear. Did you learn something from this video? Then subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Or better yet, go to ChristinaRebuffet.com and sign up for the newsletter where I share exclusive resources and tools to help you improve your English. I'm Christina from Speak Better Feel Great TV. See you next time.